Hi YouTube, it's Nicole here. Except once again with the cooking video, no Nicole in the video, just my voice. Okay, so those of you that have heard me on Facebook know that Monday I call it Banana Bread Monday, or now Banana Pumpkin Bread Monday, because I've decided to add in pumpkin bread since I had some leftover pumpkin because everyone was carrying on about there being a pumpkin shortage, so I bought as many cans of pumpkin as I possibly could because I'm a sucker for pumpkin pie and pumpkin bread. But of course, being a weight loss surgery person that has issues with dumping, I have adapted my own sugar-free menu. Okay, so this is a wonderful bread that I started making a couple weeks ago, and I've trialed it out on a couple of people, and it's not a sweet bread. It's more of a organic-y kind of flavor. And what I would suggest to you is try it, see if you like it, especially if you like pumpkin. Okay, so this is what I have here. I have 1 stick of salted butter. In here I have 2 brown free-range eggs, which is what I love. I have 1 teaspoon of soda and 1 teaspoon of vanilla. And that is what I start out my recipe with. Then you'll be adding half a cup of sour cream. Don't be surprised that it's sour cream. You're not going to taste it. It's to create some moisture. I have my 1 cup of Splenda. Once again, doctor it up. Use regular sugar if you don't have problems with dumping. You can use agave or honey, whatever you want to do for your sweetener. I have in here organic pumpkin, and this is what it looks like, 1 cup. Of course, I never measure anything to exact. You are going to need your butter no stick spray for your pan. And then here, I just have some ground cinnamon and some cloves. If you have nutmeg, pumpkin pie spice, whatever, I'm just going to kind of be throwing that in too. And then last but not least over here, I have 1.5 cups of premium whole wheat flour. I usually use 100% organic, but I didn't because they didn't have it in the store, and I was like, whatever, I need my brown, non-bleached white flour because I don't eat that. And of course, this is the no calorie sweetener that I use. You can use Trevia, stevia, whatever you want. I'm going to walk you over this way. Excuse my kitchen here. And I forgot to put these out on the counter, these of where I'm cooking for you guys. And what I have here is pepitas, which is basically nice roasted and salted shelled pumpkin seeds. I don't know if you remember when I had abdominal pain way back a year ago in May, and I was eating pumpkin seeds like crazy, but I was eating them with the shells on. Don't do that, folks. I really think that what probably happened with that, and when I thought I was dying and I was sure I had a Peterson's hernia or something, or I ruptured my gut, or diverticulitis with a sepsis going on from like a rupture of my gut. I think it was a shell that got stuck. Anyway, so these are fun to snack on, add on salads, everything. So we're going to put some of these in. And then, of course, I also have my, once again, sunflower seeds. These are just roasted and shelled. There's no salt added to these. Once again, you'll notice there is no salt added to these recipes, so not that salt's a huge deal. It's a preservative. The other thing I must tell you, and I forgot to say in the other video with the pumpkin bread, is because there's no preservatives in these, you must leave them in the refrigerator or they will rotten quickly, unless you're going to eat them right in the same day. So they stay in the fridge. Of course, these both will last me a whole week, and that's because I have a teenager in the house. And people that we shell this out to, I have 1 slice either of the banana bread or the pumpkin bread per day. So just so you know. Okay, I'm going to whip this up, show you what they look like in the pans, and then of course afterwards you'll get a picture of what they look like finished from the oven. All right, have a great day, and I'm going to get this whipped up and we'll get back with you. So part 2 of this is, there is my second loaf of bread. This is the pumpkin bread. You can see the seeds in there. I threw in, I don't know, maybe a cup of the pumpkin seeds and 3/4 of a cup of the sesame seeds, or the sunflower seeds. I think. I guess. I also did use, and I did forget to tell you, just because I like to kind of flavor it up a little bit, I have lots of torani syrups. Actually, I'm getting low. I gotta get resupplied, but I do use the sugar-free pumpkin pie in this recipe just to kind of sweeten it up and give it just a little bit more of a kick of the pumpkin flavor. And in regards to other, the cinnamon and the nutmeg, I just kind of throw things in. So you can use some cloves. As I said, I'm more of an eyeballer, so I apologize, but I will put down an estimate for you in the recipe. So side by side, that's what they look like pre-cooked. Banana bread and pumpkin bread. I do have 2 different size loaf pans, so I usually cook this one just a little bit longer. You're going to bake at 350, which of course my oven's been preheating the whole time I baked up, for 1 hour. And do remember that butter does need to be softened before you get started. And cream your eggs and your butter, as I showed you in that first thing. I cream that up first, then I go ahead and add in the Splenda, or the generic brand for me. And when I do that, make sure you do that manually, that part, not with a mixer, which is what I usually use until the end when I use just my hands, because it's going to fly everywhere. It's because it's so light. It's not like regular sugar. It's not as dense. Okay, we'll see what this looks like afterwards. And you guys, my house is going to be smelling beautiful in a matter of minutes. All right, take care and God bless. Well, YouTube, there are your hot and beautiful loaves of bread. One is, of course, the pumpkin seed bread, and the other one is the banana nut bread. This slices into about, let me see, 1, 2, 3, oh gosh, at least 12 slices, nice big chunks. And as I said, only 1 slice a day. And I usually have it with cottage cheese. You can put some cream cheese on it, but it just doesn't have the same value. Maybe some yogurt, Okish yogurt maybe. You could add some seeds to that, or nuts, depending upon what you're eating, always to bump up that protein. But I'm on a cottage cheese kick lately. All right, I hope you enjoy. I'm telling you, the smells are delicious. It's like being back when I was a little girl in the wintertime. And of course, I live in an area where everybody has homemade fresh bread with the Amish, but you know, they have sugar in it, and I just choose not to have that in my life anymore. So there we go. I hope you try the recipes, and if you do, comment below and let me know how you like them. Thanks, guys. Have a great day.